Hello there guys, Proxence here, and welcome back to another episode of the WynnCraft server. So, in the last episode we got the daily quest, which you're gonna have to struggle with. So, before we do get started with that, I do want to get this thing from down here real quick. Wow. Totally worth it. Okay, before we die, I'm going to get out of here. Potion. And another potion. No, get out. I don't like that place. So, yeah, we gotta go all the way back to Deltas. And Deltas, whatever it's called. And the thing that I happen to forget is, what the heck is that guy doing? I'm gonna leave him while I talk to this nice item identifier here. Who's going to identify my ring? Please be a good one, please be a good one. It'll work. It'll work. Okay. So, as I was saying, we gotta head through the forest. Nilva Forest, and once we're through Nilva Forest, we're going to be able to go back to Deltas and talk to the dude, bro. What are you selling? Skeleton. Nah, I'm not feeling skeleton today. I've had just about enough of skeletons in the last episode, you know. A red powder. Oh yeah, forgot that's disabled. You can't use the powder. Ah. Oh, one thing I do want to try is this. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, I was trying to get on the top of that. Okay. Okay. What we're gonna do is wait for our mana to get back up, and we'll double jump. Okay, come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, I almost got that guy. Come on. Got him. Okay. No! That was perfect. Oh, we're up. There we go! Now we can run over the forest without having to worry about the bunches of spiders that exist within the forest. Unless, of course, you know, we happen to fall in. Which I'm hoping we don't, because if we do fall in, then only the struggle will return. Okay, but without further ado, let's just keep running and running and running right over the forest, all the way to the end, until we can get back into Deltas. Or, you know, until we run out of stamina, and we can't actually run anymore. But hey, depends on which one's actually going to come first, and of course it's going to be the stamina one. You know, because stamina on here just never wants to stick around for more than a little bit of time. Got him. You know, just had to kill a spider. Okay. Here's what we'll have to do. Ooh, that was a close one. I thought I was going to get launched straight back down into the forest. And if I was going to, then, again, pretty sad. Pretty sad. It'd be a pretty sad time. So, again, we have to go over all the way to Deltas. Why do the quests have to be so, like, you know? Meaning, like, hey, you start here, you gotta go here, you go back here, you go over here, and, oh yeah, just to let you know, these coordinates are all 700 blocks apart. So it's just like, hey, game, go easy on me. Go easy on me, you know? What? Oh, they're all chasing me. Nice. Nice, zombies, nice. You're just gonna try to chase me, and you're gonna fail. So, yeah, I'm just waiting for my mana to reload, and then we'll do this. No, I was hoping I could get it through before we, you know, got painstaking damage. Okay, so now we just have to go over this bridge and all the way back to Deltas. And once we're in Deltas, again, The struggle begins because we gotta find the guy, and I don't know where he is, but I know he's in the suburbs, and I don't. Just that just describes all my struggle, you know. Okay. Waiting for my mana to reload again. So Draylee is going to be a pain in the butt to find, but I think he's. I think saying this while I obviously am looking at the fact of what the wiki says, but hey, that's all right. So if we go over here, we need to be in this coordinate, right over 1 or 2, and there we go. So now if we walk forward, we should eventually find him. Hopefully we actually do. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is do this and check what's inside here. Nothing that I need. There's Draylee. Okay, hey bud, I'm here from your friend. Moo. Wait, you aren't in a stable anymore, Draylee. Talk like a normal person. Hello, adventurer! Yes, I am Draylee. Let me guess, Bilvis sent you to find me. I was walking by the ranch a few years back, and he started rambling on about how the most magnificent cow he'd ever seen, and how he just had to have me. I tried to run away, but he just put a leash on me. 3 years I've been trying to get away from that maniac. He stopped letting people into my pen. He put a tracker on my leg. It seemed impossible. But one night, with the help of Edith, I escaped. I didn't want to go back, but you came at the perfect time. I didn't want this to happen to anyone else. Can you go back and... Are you kidding me? I have to go back to Draylee. Okay. That's perfectly fine. I see what the game wants. It wants to make you have a painful headache, where it's just like, hey, you know, you want the game to be so, but you're not gonna get it like that. You're gonna have to walk all the way back, get all the stuff again, and go through the painstaking process of doing everything once more. Ah, gosh. That's alright though. So if we head over again this way, gotta wait for our stamina to reload. How about we use our good bow? There we go. Don't need that. So I'm just gonna get my Y set together, and then we'll just walk forward with the X. So the Y is over here. Ooh, look, a chest. A nice chest, you know, to make my struggle less of a pain. A pain in the fact that, you know, we gotta walk all the way back to the farm and tell the guy, hey, your cow doesn't want to come back because he's a human now and he's got a life to live, you know? Yeah, it's a nice thing to... I love the story of this game. Just surely to the fact that it makes a human turn into a cow. And the human... I mean, a cow turned into a... I don't even get it. I'm just gonna go back and tell him what happened, and hopefully I get a reward or something. I bet you this quest is all for nothing. Just all for nothing. You gotta go and talk to the cow. It's really a person. And then you go back and tell him about the cow that's really a person, and he... yeah. Yeah, yeah. So this is a spider dungeon, actually, which is interesting. I remember it purely based off the fact that this is where I died. Gosh, it was such a struggle. This whole game. I should have... I should have gotten a teleportation scroll. Man, I didn't think about that. It's alright. Perfectly fine. The game just hates me. Mainly through the fact that it never tosses an ender chest where there's supposed to be one. But hey, maybe once we pass through that other city we'll find one. Never really looked last time. Maybe there'll be one this time. Maybe not. Maybe. You know, throw an arrow at the weak zombie. Just, you know, you don't shoot arrows. You throw them. Did you ever know that? Yeah, it's a pretty interesting fact. Yeah, find out after a while. So here we are. So let's check around here if there happens to be a nice little bank we can visit. We can visit and exchange our inventory, which is empty, of a scroll to have a scroll. Yeah, nope, there's nothing here. Such a tedious process. Why? Just why, game? Why would you do this to me? All I wanted to do was get a teleportation scroll, not a clue scroll. This isn't a clue scroll. I don't even know what a clue scroll's from. Don't even know where my mind went in that instance. But hey, we're pretty close now, and we get to tell the good old guy that, you know, well, not good because he kidnapped the cow. Gotta tell him that his cow's a human. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. Can't wait to see his loving reaction. I swear if he's like some sort of magician that can turn people into cows and he decides, hey, you're a perfect candidate. I'm just like, no, I'll bow you. You wanna get a taste of green perfection? Yeah. Whoa, that was insane. I'm going in here and killing all its cows. You are back. Where's Drake? Drell? Is it okay? Oh, the Drell isn't a cow. You gotta be kidding me. All these years he's been working in here. He never even thought of telling me he's a person, or even saying Well, I still feel a bit responsible. I was drinking quite a few drunkenness potions the night I found him. Let me give him my best wishes. I hope he does wonderful things over there. And hey, you can have a few of my emeralds. At least that's the least I can do for kidnapping him and holding him hostage for 3 years. Yeah. Yeah, that's really the least you can do. We have to go to Drail again. This game legitimately hates me. I swear, it's gonna make me go back here again. And at that point in time, I will just cry. Just painful tears. I'm just gonna be like, hey, you know, I am salty. Very, very salty. The fact that the game is making me walk back and forth for a single dang quest. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine that it's making me do this. Anyways, let's just head over there, and I think I'm just gonna end off this episode here. In the next episode, we'll finish off the quest. Hopefully it's the last of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you all did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you aren't already. And in the next episode, again, we're gonna finish off that quest, and hopefully we don't have to come back here again, because if we do, I'm just done with this gosh darn game. I mean, it's fun and all, but gosh, it's so grindy. A water zombie. That's something I never heard of. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye, everyone.